Hi there. It has been a long time since I have done a video for social media. And I wanted to share with you why that is, what's going on in my life, and one of the great things that came out of this time that I have been going through. And hopefully I'll be on more regularly now. So thank you for your patience with that. Um, this has not been an easy year, and I'm talking about, because I don't know when you're going to be watching this, I'm talking about the time from October 1st of 2022 until August 10th of 2023. It has been a difficult 10 months, almost 11 months, um, but there have been some really, really good things that have happened during that time. So just to give you a couple of updates, I think I shared early on that at the beginning of October, I went on my first plane trip since the lockdown part of the pandemic ended. So that's a long time of being at home for somebody like me who traveled 90% of the time for their corporate job. So that was an interesting change for me. Um, and wouldn't you know it, even though I wore a mask, I came home and had COVID. Um, One of the good things that came out of having COVID is that we discovered I was having severely high blood pressure without any personal history of high blood pressure. Now, it does run in my family, but I hadn't experienced it myself. And it was dangerously high. So we've gotten that under control. I still am hopeful that I will be able to get off those blood pressure medications. We will see how that goes. Almost immediately after I got to the point where things were kind of normal with my blood pressure, my husband had to go in for outpatient surgery that caused him to be off work for 6 full weeks. That was interesting. He also couldn't lift anything during this time, so I didn't have a lot of help with the things that he normally does. You really get an opportunity to appreciate the contributions other people make in your household if they aren't able to do those things. Simple things like taking out the trash, for example, or getting something that was high on a shelf that I couldn't quite reach. Those were things that I had to figure out how to do for myself while my husband was at home recuperating. Now, this almost year has ended with some really wonderful, wonderful things, like my husband and I were able to take a 10-day trip to the Pacific Northwest. We visited some beautiful, beautiful places, some of which I had never been to, some of which my husband had never been to. Actually, I don't think he'd been to any of the places that we went, including Seattle, Washington, Vancouver, British Columbia, and Walla Walla, Washington. During that trip, I got to visit with some dear friends that I had never met in person before because we meet online. That was wonderful. My husband fell in love with Walla Walla and would love to retire there. So we'll see how that goes. And then we also actually got to get to know my very favorite celebrity. And so that was exciting and really nice to find out that somebody who I respected so much in their talent was so nice in person. And that was a wonderful, wonderful experience. After we got home, just 1 week after we got home, we became grandparents for the first time. So I am officially a Mimi. Please don't call me Granny or Grandma or Nana or anything like that. It's Mimi. And so our beautiful granddaughter joined our family on July 1st of 2023. And because we have all boys, it's super exciting that we're going to get to know what you actually do with a girl child, right? So everything this year has been challenging, but it's also been wonderful. And one of the things that I want to share with you today is a hidden benefit of being stuck on the couch. So while my husband was recovering for the first week, we actually both stayed downstairs on the main level of our house. And there was really nothing for us to do, but he needed me to be available to him. And so I didn't want to be upstairs separated. What I will tell you is that before all of these things started happening in our lives, we spent our evenings when my husband was home in different rooms. And it was just because we have different interests in what we're going to watch or what activities we're going to do in the evening. And it was working for us just fine. But during this time while my husband was recuperating, we actually began to binge watch things. Now, my husband has done that in the past. I have not been a big TV person other than Yankees baseball games, and back in the day, American Idol. But this was an opportunity for me to try something different, something that my husband liked. And we ended up binge watching quite a few shows, some great ones, The Last Kingdom, Arrow. What else have we watched? It's just a bunch of them, Outlander. And we just thoroughly enjoyed not only resting, being still and binge watching these shows that we hadn't seen, but more importantly, spending that time together. Not only were we physically spending the time together that we hadn't in the past, we were also talking about those shows that we were watching. And if there were hidden deeper meanings, that was a big topic for us. But also, if one of us didn't like a particular show, why don't we like it? And what should we look at instead? Or how long are you going to need to watch all of that show? And I'll bring a book down here and read while you're watching your show. And it's just been a wonderful time for us. We are closer than ever before. And we have been together for 35 years. So that if that tells you anything. And we just thoroughly enjoy each other's company now. And I don't like it when we're in different rooms in the evenings when my husband is home. So I thought I'd share that with you. There's some cool things coming in the next few weeks. You'll see some information about our next Prioritize You Summit. That's coming. And I'm also going to be offering a kind of a beta program. So you'll have to bear with me. What that means is I'm going to be tweaking things as we go. But because it's going to be a beta program and it's a hybrid of private one-on-one coaching and a group program, you'll get a really, really good deal on this. So be on the lookout for those details. They're coming real soon. And let me know if you've been forced into a situation that you hadn't expected to and what the hidden benefits were, because there always are hidden benefits. Thanks so much, and I'll talk to you again soon.